Eagle head coach Jason Harbor a few minutes ago, and we'll have that interview coming up after this from our pregame interview sponsor, Sully's Ace Hardware.
Sully's Ace Hardware in Sullivan has a helpful, experienced staff to assist you with any home project. Sully's is a full-service steel dealer, and they carry Cub Cadet, lawn tractors, and zero-turn mowers built in America since 1961. You'll also find premium quality paints, Craftsman tools and accessories, and Ox Tools, an innovative new professional line of hand tools. Sully's is a DR power dealer with a great line of outdoor products like leaf vacs, walk-behind mowers, trimmers, and long splitters. Sully's Ace Hardware on the South Service Road in Sullivan.
Talking with Eagles head coach Jason Harbor as they get ready to take on Waynesville here in the first game of the Salem tournament on this Friday morning. Just a real tough loss for you yesterday against St. Clair, a team that we talked about in the pregame has been playing very well. Really didn't know what you were going to get as far as their pitching, but he pitched a good ball game.
Yeah, he came in 3 strikes, and kind of been our problem most of the year. We couldn't string hits together. I don't know how many hits we ended up with, but and there in the first inning we had a base running blunder that could have led to a run, and not knowing how many outs there were, I could have got us on the board early. Then we would have had a guy at second base, with 2 outs, and who knows, maybe we get another run there. But we just can't be making those kind of mistakes at this point. We're down to a week from the district tournament, and I mean, not knowing how many outs there are and stuff like that, it's just frustrating. And then, like I said, again, we couldn't put hits together. It seems like when we did get a hit, it was with 2 outs, or got a guy on base, it was with 2 outs, and it's just how it's kind of been.
Yeah. And I thought the big key was them being able to get a couple of 2-out hits in the first inning and get on the board.
Yeah, we Dalton did a good job getting ahead of hitters, and there seemed like a couple of times, he had guys down 0-2, and they battled and got on base, got hits, and like you said, they got key hits at the right time, and we just we really could never do that.
Now, this Waynesville Ball Club, they lost to St. Clair 11-4 yesterday. What have you been able to find out about them?
Their record's similar to us. I kind of just looked at their schedule, and they've struggled like we have. So this, this should be a winnable game for us if we come with the right mindset. We got JD throwing today, and try and keep him, where maybe possibly he can come back on for our Tuesday game as a tune-up for hopefully Saturday. Hopefully we play next Saturday in the district tournament. Seeds will come out this afternoon, so we'll keep an eye on that. But that's kind of the plan. Hopefully we, like I said, he can pitch well. Maybe we can get a lead and then bring somebody else in.
All right, Coach. Let you get going here. Thanks for your time. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Bob.
Jason Harbor, head coach of the Sullivan Eagles, with the visit before the game here this morning. Looking at the games yesterday involving these two teams, we'll have that for you coming up. Umpires are meeting with the coaches at home plate. We will take a quick break, and I'll be back and set the stage right after you hear these messages.
Did you know that your home can be turned into a liquid asset when you need money? Hi, this is Matt Dace with Sullivan Bank. Over the years, you've built equity in your home, and now you may want to tap into it. Maybe it's to help pay for college or to cover an unexpected expense. Sullivan Bank offers home equity loans so that you can put your equity to work for you today. Just stop by your local Sullivan Bank branch to learn more and experience a step up in service.
Hi, I'm Taylor Medlin, owner of a small, locally owned and operated luxury pet care facility located in Sullivan, Missouri. Whether we're picking your pup up for a fun day at daycare, sending free daily picture updates while you're away on a vacation, or pampering them in our salon and spa, you will have peace of mind knowing they are in the best of hands. Give us a call at 573-468-PETS. Check out our website, MedlinPetCompany.com, or our Facebook page, where you can request services on our online portal or app. We are dedicated to celebrating the special bond between humans and our pets, their well-being and happiness above all else.
Looking at the starting lineups for the two teams today, Sullivan is the visitor on the scoreboard in this game. And they will be leading off with the right fielder, number 22, Dayton Skaggs. Batting second, playing first base, number 25, Tyler Hopen. Batting third, playing shortstop, number 3, Jacob Brooks. In the fourth spot, the pitcher today, number 44, J.D. McReynolds. Batting fifth and catching, number 23, Jordan Rice. Batting sixth at DH, number 1, Luke Landwehr. He'll be hitting for the second baseman, number 11, Gavin Schmidt. Batting seventh in center field, number 15, Cam Koch. Batting eighth, playing third base, number 12, Dalton Payne. And batting ninth in left field, number 4, Noah Stegman. Eagles are coached by Jason Harbour, assisted by Austin Burdine and Matt Lattimore. For Waynesville, leading off will be their pitcher today, number 4, Hunter Poole. Batting second, the shortstop, number 12, L.J. Beam. Batting fifth, it would be the left fielder, Dustin Murphy. Batting third, that was Murphy. Batting fourth is the center fielder, number 18, Blake Althusius. Batting fifth is the right fielder, number 2, Blake Holloway. Batting sixth is the DH, number 25, Zach Imperato. Hitting for the catcher, number 19, Davin Vernon. Batting seventh at third base, number 16, Aiden McFarland. Batting eighth is the first baseman, number 9, Ryan Pelkey. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 29, Hunter Althusius. Poole is a right-hander. Again, I do not have any stats on Waynesville. Looked for quite a while last night and couldn't come up with anything. I do know what they did yesterday in the game against St. Clair. St. Clair jumped out early, 6-0 in the bottom of the first. Waynesville answered with 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth. St. Clair came back with 3 in the bottom of the fourth, added a run in the fifth and the sixth, and won 11-4. 11-13-0 for St. Clair, 4-5-0 for Waynesville. Stepping in, leading off the ballgame for Sullivan is Dayton Skaggs, and the first pitch he sees is a called strike, and we are underway from here in Salem. Beautiful day, bright, clear skies and sunshine. Second pitch is low and outside, ball 1. Not a cloud in the sky that I can see. Breeze blowing out to left field. 2-1 pitch is outside and low, ball 2. Poole, a right-hander, working quickly, kind of sidearms it, slings it up there across his body. So look out for that strike call in the very front corner of the plate. 2-1 pitch is low and outside, and he goes 3-1 on Dayton Skaggs. Eagles had a chance. Skaggs reached on air leading off the game yesterday. And but then in a base running mistake, J.D. McReynolds with 2 outs hit one into the right center field gap. But Skaggs lost track of the outs, and they wound up tagging out McReynolds. So a leadoff walk. So Sullivan gets a first base runner on, brings in Tyler Hopen. Tyler yesterday was 2 for 4. A couple of base hits. Stands in from the right side. Slightly closed stance off the plate. Defense plays up the middle, the short and second. Runner Skaggs is short lead at first, being held on. Hopen with a line drive base hit into left field over the left third baseman's glove. Gets by the left fielder, and Skaggs is going to truck into third base standing up, and Hopen into second. So a base hit and an error on the left fielder has the Eagles with second and third, nobody out. So base hit and an E7. Ball was hit over toward left center a little bit, going over to get it. Now, there is a pretty heavy dew on the grass. I don't know if that had any effect on the play, but he overran it, got by him, allowing the runners to move up a base. That'll bring in Jacob Brooks, shortstop. Brooks leading the Eagles in hitting, going into the game yesterday at .444. He goes after a pitch way up out of the zone. No balls, 1 strike. J.D. McReynolds on deck. Second baseman, shortstop, trying to keep Hopen close at second. Here's the pitch to the plate, way outside. Nice job by the catcher, Davin Vernon, to snag that one, keep it from going to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. They play him to pull in the outfield, left field over toward the line, center fielder way over toward left center. Pitches outside again for ball 2. Right fielder is way over into right center, so there's a pretty good gap between the center fielder and the right fielder, and a lot of room down that right field line. This is an exaggerated outfield shift almost, as they are expecting Sullivan to be able to pull this pitcher. Brooks right up on the plate, middle of the box. Here's the 2-1 delivery, and that's in for a called strike. 2-2 with McReynolds on deck. Skaggs at third, Hopen at first. A walk, a base hit, an error. Give the Eagles a scoring opportunity, top of the first inning. Poole with a windup from the first base side of the rubber, swing and a miss. And Skaggs strikes out on a pitch that was out away. 1 out, and McReynolds up. JD had a hit yesterday and a walk. First pitch to him is low for a ball. Jordan Rice on deck. McFarland at third, Beam at short, Hunter Althusius at second, Ryan Peckley at first. Poole with the wind and the pitch inside, ball 2. Behind the plate is Davin Vernon. On the mound, Hunter Poole. In left, Dustin Murphy. Blake Althusius is in center, and Blake Holloway in right for Waynesville. 2-1 pitch, slow and outside. Or it's going to be 2-0 pitch, now 3-0. 1 out with runners at second, third. Third baseman off the line about 5 steps, just slightly behind the bag. Off-speed pitch is a little high for a ball. So 2 walks and a base hit have loaded the bases for the Eagles, and a chance to blow this game open early. And boy, would that be a welcome sight. Jordan Rice stands in. Jordan was 1 for 3 yesterday, struck out twice. And courtesy runner for the Eagles for the pitcher, McReynolds, will be number 7, Seth Dottenhahn. Jordan, a right-handed batter. Again, going into yesterday's game was 208 average, but he was 1 for 3, so that average is up a bit. He has 6 hits and 27 official at-bats, a double and 5 singles, 5 RBI. Chance for a couple here if he can get one to the outfield. That pitch is low and outside as Poole is having trouble finding the strike zone to start the game. Waynesville started Jarrett yesterday. He pitched 5 1/3. There's a strike called in the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the Eagle catcher, 5-hitter Jordan Rice. Swinging a foul, off-speed pitch, a little out in front. He's in the hole, 1-2. Lead-off walk, a base hit, and an error in the outfield. Then a strikeout by Brooks, a walk to McReynolds. The bases are loaded. Jordan Rice at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Poole with the windup, the pitch. Line drive is past the shortstop into center field. Will score 1, and the runners will hold. Runner at second hoping that play was right in front of him. He had to make sure the shortstop didn't make a diving catch of that line drive, so he's only able to go 1 base. But a run does score coming in for Sullivan, number 6, Matt Mallory, as a courtesy runner for Jordan Rice. So the RBI base hit by Jordan brings in 1. Bases still loaded with Hopen at third, McReynolds at second, or now Dottenhahn at second, and Mallory at first. And that'll bring in Luke Landwehr, the DH. Luke had a sacrifice yesterday and a hit. He was 1 for 3. A run in, top of the first, 1 out, bases loaded for the Eagles. Landwehr, left-handed batter, close stance off the plate, late swing and a miss on a pitch at the top of the zone. Takes that big hack at it. Poole with the windup. Slings it home and fouled out of play off to the left. Luke in the hole. Again, a little bit late with that swing. And he's down 0-2. Shortstop and second baseman. Second baseman playing up the middle. Shortstop over in the hole. Outfield still plays him now to hit the other way as they're way over into left center. That pitch is high and outside for a ball. Now center fielder's over toward left center, left fielder toward the line. The right fielder now a little bit more over toward the right field line, so a huge gap in right center field. There's the 1-2 delivery. So pitch up in his around his chin and a swing and a miss. We've seen Luke do that a time or two. And it all rests on the shoulders of Cam Koch. If the Eagles are going to bust it up this inning and put up a crooked number, they've got 1 in with the bases loaded. Now 2 outs. Koch was 1 for 3 yesterday and a big swing and a miss. I think the Eagles get runners on the way they've had difficulty scoring as of late. I think a lot of these guys are really pressing up there. Up close to the plate on the right side. Again, pitches inside and high, a swing and a miss. He's in the hole 0-2. Just a little bit too anxious. Both pitches probably would have been balls. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Ooh, he just got a piece of that one up in the zone, but with 2 strikes, you got to go for it. Found it back to the screen. Dalton Payne waits on deck for Sullivan. Bases loaded, now 2 outs. Eagles have a run in, but a chance at a big inning. Need something from Cam Koch. Poole with the windup. Swing and a miss. In the inning, for Sullivan, they scored 1 run. There were 2 hits. There was 1 error and 3 left on base. At the end of 1/2 inning, Sullivan won, Waynesville coming to bat.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible. So when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy at Edward Jones is, don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Don A. Greenwald. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for what life throws at you. Call us at 573-468-6046 or visit edwardjones.com to learn more. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Today's game is not only a competitive contest between these 2 schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, all of us here at KTUI Radio and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
Eagles lead at 1-0 heading into the bottom of the first inning. Chance at a whole lot more, but again, couldn't get the big hit when it was needed. 3 strikeouts in the inning, go along with 2 hits and 2 walks. Eagles plate 1 and lead at 1-0. J.D. McReynolds on the mound for the Eagles. This will be his 7th game and start. He's pitched 2 complete games. He's 4-2 on the season, throwing 32 innings, 13 runs, 5 earned for a 1.09 ERA. 20 hits, including 2 doubles and a triple, no home runs. And on the season, he has struck out 60 and walked 13. Opponent's batting average 168, on base percentage 256, slugging 202. Faced 132 batters, 1 wild pitch, 1 hit batter. The Eagles ace on the mound today, and really, and I think a big key in that first inning, the Eagles are hoping to gets a big early lead where they can maybe take JD out early in the game and then have a good lead to where they can still secure a win and save him for a game on Tuesday against DeSoto. As it is, they just got 1. His first pitch is low and outside for a ball to the leadoff hitter, Hunter Poole. The pitcher for Waynesville throws right, bats left. Up close to the plate, deep in the box, slightly closed stance. They play him hit the other way in the outfield just slightly. Pitch is low for a ball. L.J. Beam is next, and then Dustin Murphy due up third. Straightaway in a little bit on the infield all the way around. First baseman is back. Stegman deep in left. Here's a 2-0 pitch, is high for a ball, 3-0. Koch playing him just slightly to hit the other way in left. Or in center field, he's over toward left couple steps. And the right fielder, Skaggs, is over in the right center field gap. A lot of the right field line is open. There's a pitch in for a called strike. 3-1. He was taken all the way. Third baseman Payne, even with the bag off the line, about 3 steps. McReynolds with the windup. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside corner, good pitch, good location. And the count runs full 3-2. He had him 3-0, and now 3-2. See if he can come all the way back and get him. Here's the windup, that high leg kick, the big stride. Low and inside for a ball and a leadoff walk. So both teams getting leadoff walks. Beam will stand in. Beam was 0 for 3 yesterday against St. Clair with a walk and a strikeout. Poole had a hit and 3 at-bats. A couple of RBI, a walk, a strikeout, and run scored. So he had a good day. Waynesville with 4 runs on 5 hits. They didn't commit an error. And there's a strike to L.J. Beam, a right-handed hitter. He's their shortstop. Looks down to coach third base for the signs. Poole takes his lead at first, being held big lead And the Eagles, again, have not held runners very good at all this year. Check over the shoulder. Long look. There's the bunt to McReynolds. He'll get it and throw to first for the out, and the sacrifice is good. 1-3 for out number 1. Poole goes to second. They'll bring in Dustin Murphy, the left fielder. Murphy hit cleanup yesterday, was 0 for 2 with a couple of walks and a strikeout against St. Clair. St. Clair started Wes Hinson in that ball game. He went 3 1/3. Was pulled in the 4th after Waynesville had scored 4 runs. He walked 6, struck out 4, gave up a home run. Broker only walked 1 in the Sullivan game. Pitch is outside for a ball to Dustin Murphy. Runner at second, that's Hunter Poole. Let it lead off walk, sacrificed to second by L.J. Beam. Open stance deep in the box on the right side. McReynolds at the high set. Check of the runner at second base to the plate. Off-speed pitch. Changeup catches the inside corner. 1-1. And pretty much the same defensive alignment in the outfield. Nobody's moved yet. Schmidt over at second base trying to keep the runner close. Now Brooks comes over. They'll jockey back and forth. Runner takes his lead. A long look and to the plate and scoots him back off the plate to jump back out of a low inside delivery. 2-1. JD paying a lot of attention to the guy at second base, and he's jumping around kind of messing with JD. JD gets his side, working from the first base side of the rubber. To the plate. Chopper up the first base line is going to be foul. Got it on his hands. 2-2 the count. Sullivan in the kind of the charcoal gray road uniforms with the gold and black piping on the sleeves around the neck. White numbers trimmed in black on the back of their uniforms. And Sullivan and their numbers on the front. And the white pinstripe pants. Get a long look at the runner. Curve ball catches the inside corner, called strike 3. First strikeout for JD to go with a walk, and that'll bring in the cleanup hitter, Blake Althusius. Center fielder, 1 for 2 yesterday with a couple of walks and a strikeout. St. Clair walked 9 in the game, but struck out 10 against Waynesville. Check of the runner. JD to the plate. Pitch is outside for a ball. Outfield defense still the same. Payne just about a step behind the bag, couple steps off the line at third. Hoping off the line behind the bag at first. High and wide for ball 2. Beautiful day here at Salem should be a good all day, I think. Maybe late tonight in a championship game. Hopefully the rain will hold off till after that's done, but most of the day today is going to be pretty nice. A little cool to start the morning, but should warm up nicely. The runner goes, and they've got him picked off as McReynolds runs toward him, throws to Payne, and they'll tag him out. So he took that running lead, and J.D. with that high leg kick kind of held it, and they pick off the runner at second, and it will be 1-5 on the pickoff for out number 3 in the inning. No runs, no hits. There were no errors, nobody left on base. And after 1 complete, it is Sullivan 1, Waynesville nothing.
Hi, folks. This is Nick at Schmidt Auto Center. Did you know that we have a complete service center? From complete engine replacement to bulb replacement, safety inspections, or tires, we can do it all. So whether you bought the car from us or not, we can take care of you. So for regular maintenance or a sick car, contact us here at Schmidt Auto Center. Call Allison at 573-468-2233. Schedule an appointment online at schmidtautocenter.com. Or find us on Facebook, Schmidt Auto Center, 750 South Service Road, Sullivan, Missouri. Thank you.
Peterson Oil Company is your hometown propane dealer. Peterson Oil is the propane company that keeps your prices as low as possible throughout the year. Did you know that you can order your propane online at petersonpropane.com? When you give your business to Peterson Oil Company, you know that you're doing business with a local propane dealer who's been a part of our community for many, many years. With 2 offices to serve you, 1654 Highway 28 West in Owensville and 200 West Euclid in Sullivan, call 468-6600 for Peterson Oil Company.
On top, 1-0, going to the top of the second inning. It'll be Dalton Payne, Noah Stegman, and Dayton Skaggs, 8-9-1 in the lineup for the Eagles. First pitch, Payne with a chopper to third. picked up there by the third baseman. Throw across is off the mark. It was a one-hopper, and the first baseman couldn't come up with it. So the error on Waynesville, that is their second of the game. E5 allows Dalton Payne to get on to lead off the top of the second inning. Noah Stegman will stand in. Stegman played left field. They DH'd for him yesterday, but he's in the lineup today. Close stance, up close to the plate from the right side. Payne takes his lead, short lead at first, held on by Pelkey. Poole from the first base side of the rubber to the plate. The runner goes, and there's a bunt attempt up in the air, and it's foul. Eagles were attempting the sacrifice, but Stegman couldn't get it down. Dangerous play because Payne had put his head down, was off to the races on the pitch, and that bunt was up in the air. If somebody could have got to it, would have been an easy double play. See if they try to do the sacrifice again. No balls, one strike. Short lead at first. Poole to the belt, not running. It shows bunt. Pulls the back, ball gets away. Payne will head down to second base. Throw is off the mark. And Payne gets the second on the wild pitch. Ball in the dirt, short-hopped catcher. Got away off to the right. Got on it quickly, but Payne able to make it into second base. So runner at second now with nobody out. 1-1 to count to Stegman. And looks at a pitch in at the knees for a strike. Noah batting 138 on the season with 29 official at-bats, 4 hits, all singles. Has 1 RBI, could double his total here with a hit to the gap. And a turn, look at the runner. He dives back in safely. In Waynesville, really playing everybody to pull this pitcher. The right fielder is way over into right center. Center fielder over toward left center. There's a chopper foul off to the left. Stegman stays alive at 1-2. A lot of room down that right field line, and still a pretty good gap in basically center toward right center. Left fielder over toward the line. Second baseman, shortstop, trying to keep Payne close at second base. Third baseman near the bag. Pitch is inside. He has to jump out of the way. Count evens up 2-2. Dayton Skaggs waits on deck. He walked to lead off the game, scored the Eagles' run. Poole looks in, gets a sign to the belt. Check of the runner to the plate. High for a ball. He goes 3-2. Doesn't take a real long stride. Really short stride. Just kind of throws it up there. Still gets up there pretty well with not having a very big leg drive. And ball is looped into left field for a base hit. They'll hold the runner at third. Nice job by Noah Stegman. Just made some contact, and really that's the big key. You don't have to drive it deep to the gap. Just make some contact. He got it over to the third baseman into left field for a base hit. And the Eagles again, first and third with nobody out. And we're back to the top of the order with Dayton Skaggs. He walked and was driven in by the base hit from Jordan Rice. Eagles left the bases loaded in the first. They had the bases loaded and 1 out, but strikeouts by Landwehr and Koch ended the threat. See if they can push across a few more in this inning. Runner takes his lead at first. That's Stegman. Pitch is low and outside. Nice job by Vernon to get out and stab that one before it got to the backstop. This Poole has been all over the place early in this ball game. Shortstop is in a bit, as is the third baseman. There's a pitch on the outside corner at the knees for a strike. First baseman holding the runner. Second baseman is playing back a bit, but up the middle. Shortstop near second base, but playing in somewhat. There's a little off the end of the bat to the second baseman. Is going to score a run. Throw to first is in time, and the runner goes to second. So a good job by Dayton Skaggs. A ground out to second, gets the run in, and the runner to second base. 4-3 on the putout, and that'll bring in Tyler Hopen. He laced a line drive base hit to left his first time up. Both runners advanced on error on the left fielder. Runner at second, 1 out, and they try to keep him close. The shortstop standing on the bag when the pitch is made, and it's low and outside for a ball. Tyler bats on the right side, had 2 hits yesterday. Poole to the belt, doesn't check the runner. And a ball in the air to center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Runner rounds third. He's coming home. Center fielder gets to it, throws into second, and Tyler Hopen with the second base hit drives in a run. Eagles have plated 2. As Stegman comes in to score. And that'll bring in Jacob Brooks. Brooks struck out swinging his first time up. Had runners at second and third. Made the first out of the inning. A little conference on the mound by the infielders. And the outfielders now come in shallow. Eagles have just been kind of dropping them into short part of the outfield. Pitch is low and outside for a ball. So the outfielders are all coming in. Give an opportunity to get to those soft line drives. Now's when you want to try and muscle them up and hit one past them. Runner at first is Hopen. 1 out in the inning. That pitch is wide for ball 2. J.D. McReynolds on deck. Eagles have 2 runs in. Payne reached on air. Went to second on a wild pitch. Pitch is high for a ball. Pops out of the catcher's glove, but Tyler stays at first base. And 3-0 the count. Stegman with a base hit. Payne had to hold at third. Scored on the infield ground out. And low for ball 4. First and second with 1 out. 3 walks. Now for Poole. A couple of errors. Four hits by the Eagles. And the coach comes in for a conference on the mound. I'll talk things over with his hurler. J.D. McReynolds at the plate. Tyler Hopen at second base comes over, talks to Coach Harbor. McReynolds will go back to the plate. J.D. walked in the first, and the courtesy runner, Seth Dottenham, was left stranded. I like to see J.D. put a little charge into one. Giving him a lot of room. He likes to take the ball to right center and even down toward the right field line. And with this defensive lineman by Waynesville, they're giving him a lot of room there. Shortstop and second baseman playing up the middle. First baseman not holding the runner. Third baseman in front of the bag a couple steps and 2 steps off the line. McReynolds, a right-handed batter, and they'll pick off play at second, and he's back in safely. Probably something they talked about in the conference on the mound. That was a design pickoff play. But Tyler was up to the task, got back in safely. Here's the pitch to the plate. Ooh, J.D. was going for one, popped up, shallow left center field. Is anybody going to get there? The center fielder comes in. That's Blake Althusius, makes the catch. Got in on his hands. And J.D. with the little fly ball to center for out number 2. We'll bring in Jordan Rice. He had an RBI base hit his first time up. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Eagles have plated 2 in the inning. Lead at 3-0, batting in the top of the second. First pitch, line drive up the middle. Shortstop was playing right up the middle, grabs it, steps on the bag for the hard hit ball, but they were bunched up the middle. And Rice with the fielder's choice. And Brooks out 6-3 coming down for out number 3. In the inning for Sullivan, they scored 2 runs on 2 hits. There was an error, 2 left on base. And at the end of an inning and a half, it's Sullivan 3 and Waynesville nothing.
The OBGYN you choose matters. They will be by your side to guide you through the important stages of life, from puberty to childbirth to menopause and everything in between. Choose healthcare you can trust from the experts at BJC Medical Group, located right here in your community at Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital. Visit MissouriBaptistSullivan.org to schedule your appointment with one of our board-certified OBGYNs. Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, your best medicine close to home.
This moment in history brings with it the chance to advance yourself while protecting our community. At BJC, you'll belong to a world-class healthcare system that offers tuition reimbursement available your first day, schedule flexibility, and 30,000 remarkable colleagues. You'll feel the unity and opportunity and find strength within. Apply now at bjcopportunity.org. Sign-on bonuses available.
Eagles push 2 across in the top of the second inning. They lead at 3-0 over Waynesville, heading to the bottom of the inning. For Waynesville, it will be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Blake Althusius, Blake Holloway, and Zach Imperato. McReynolds had a leadoff walk of the pitcher Hunter Poole. He was sacrificed to second. He struck out Dustin Murphy, and then with Blake Althusius at the plate, they picked off Poole trying to steal third. McReynolds with unofficially 15 pitches in the first inning. Althusius was at the plate when Poole was picked off. So he'll step back in, a left-handed batter. Deep in the box, bit of an open stance, off the plate from the left side. First pitch from JD is in the dirt. Ball 1. Blake Holloway, the right fielder's on deck. Dalton Payne at third, Jacob Brooks at short, Gavin Schmidt at second, Tyler Hopen at first around the infield for the Eagles. McReynolds from the first base side of the rubber with the wind and the pitch, inside corner called, strike 1. In the outfield, left to right, Noah Stegman, Cam Koch, and Dayton Skaggs. Jordan Rice behind the plate, and the big right-hander, J.D. McReynolds, on the mound. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch. Just off the plate outside. Tried to catch it outside corner with a bit of a changeup and missed. 2-1. Blake Holloway on deck, the right fielder. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the outside corner, fastball for a strike. Evens it up 2-2. McReynolds came into the game today with 60 strikeouts to 13 walks. He's really cut back on the walks and up the strikeout totals over the last 4 games. There's a pitch in the dirt, and count goes full, 3-2. Of course, as soon as I say he's cut down on his walks, he'll probably walk this guy. Got a walk and a strikeout in the first. 3-2 the count to the leadoff batter. And just low for a ball. Well, the old broadcaster's jinx worked again. Another leadoff walk. Brings in Blake Holloway. Holloway, the center fielder. Bats from the right side. Batted 9th in the lineup yesterday. Was 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. He walked once. First pitch is a ball. Just missed. Tyler Hopen holds the runner at first base. That's Althusius, the center fielder. Short lead from the high set to the plate. Inside corner strike to Blake Holloway. Second baseman, shortstop, in about halfway, playing up the middle for the double play. And center fielder Koch plays this batter to hit to right field. Ball in the air, down the right field line. Right fielder, a long way to go. That's going to drop for a hit. First runner at first had to hold up. Again, playing him way over into right center field. I don't know that a lot of these guys are going to pull JD. And now they're going to talk to him. They're going to keep Skaggs a little closer to the line and in shallow. So leadoff walk and a blue base hit. Waynesville has first and second, nobody out. And the DH, Zach Imperato, stands in. He's hitting for the catcher, Devin Vernon. First pitch to him, inside corner for a strike. Umpire giving that inside corner. JD's looking to try and work there. Imperato did not hit in the game yesterday against St. Clair. JD from the high set, check of the runners, brings it to the plate, shows bunt, offers at it, and misses on a high delivery. He's down 0-2. Hoping not holding the runner at first. Now he's going to drop back a little bit with 2 strikes, as is the third baseman Payne, even with the bag. A couple of steps off the line. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away, but there was a runner at first base. The runner comes off of second. They've got him in a rundown. And good luck trying to end. They tag him out. McReynolds tags out the runner. So they pick off the runner at second. Okay. I think 2, 6, 5, 4, 1. I believe is how that went. So now there's 1 out in the inning, or 2 outs with the strikeout. And that'll bring up Aiden McFarland, the third baseman. Bats from the right side off the plate, middle of the box. Slightly open stance. Runner at first is Holloway. And first pitch into the batter is a strike. McFarland yesterday was the DH. Was 1 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. JD from the high set. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second base. Throw is offline and a stolen base. So got a pretty good jump, Holloway did, over at first. No balls, 2 strikes. McFarland going after the pitch, trying to protect the runner. Now, Holloway takes his lead at second. Schmidt and Brooks trying to keep him close. Appeal to the base umpire. He held up. Pitch was just a little high. I guess JD asked where it was. Started the swing and stopped. Did not go on the appeal. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Check of the runner. That one gets away on the swing. He's got to go to first. Rice gets it and throws to Tyler Hopen for the out. So the strikeout, route number 3, 2-3 on the putout. In the inning for Waynesville, a walk, a hit, no runs, no errors, 1 left on base. After 2 complete, it is Sullivan 3, Waynesville nothing.
Hanson Title Company has been serving the Franklin County area since 1865, providing their customers with high-quality service, reliable data, and quicker turnaround times to save you money. Hanson Title is the only title company in Franklin County that has their own title plant, and they have offices in Union, Sullivan, and Washington. Services include title insurance, title searches, construction dispersing, and 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. For any and all of your title needs, call Hanson Title Company at 468-2640 or in Union 636-583-2516.
When it comes to your finances, you need a team you can trust, someone who can help you through any situation, a local community bank you can depend on. At First State Community Bank, we are that partner. And because we're committed to Sullivan, you won't have to worry about changes to your accounts or locations. Come see me, Jordan Todd, in Sullivan today. My team and I are excited to partner with you. We'll make the process of switching banks quick and easy.
First State Community Bank, member FDIC, online at fscb.com.
The Eagles with 2 pickoffs of runners at second base today, and that's been a big key for them. Shut down some threats by Waynesville. They had a runner at second with 1 out in the first, and they picked him off, trying to steal. And then here in this inning, they had a strikeout with a runner on first, so the batter was out, but the ball got away. Runner out at second base, strayed a little too far toward third base. Eagles got him in a rundown, eventually tagged him out, and then J.D. with a strikeout to end the threat. So it's still 3-0 Sullivan heading into the top of the third inning. For the Eagles, they will have Luke Landwehr, Cam Koch, and Dalton Payne, first 3 up. Eagles have 4 hits on the day. They've scored 3 runs. They've stranded 5. Waynesville with a couple of errors, 3 walks so far have helped the Eagle cause. Landwehr struck out swing his first time up, had a pitch up and in around his chin and couldn't hold up on it. Hunter Poole on the mound. And nope, different pitcher, excuse me. This is a different pitcher. This is number 12. And L.J. Beam moves from shortstop, ball and a strike now, to Luke Landwehr. Ball hit in the air, out of play, off to the left. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I believe Poole has gone to shortstop. So Beam and Poole switch places. Beam, a right-hander from the first base side of the rubber, and off the hands and foul off to the left. Got in on him, but he could get the bat on that one and able to stay alive at 1-2. Well, just a position switch. No new players for Waynesville. Landwehr with a 1-2 count. Tries the curveball and way outside and high and off the catcher's glove. Back to the screen. Again, this pitcher, Beam, does not have a real big stride, not a lot of leg push-off in his pitch. A little bit bigger stride than Poole. Still a lot of arm on his pitch, and the ball high and outside. And Luke's run the count 3-2. Struck out 1-2, first time up. Trying to get on to start the third. Pitch out over the plate, and just a tad tardy on the swing. Fouls out of play, back off to the left. Down the hill. Field sits down below the high school here at Salem. Kind of west or so, I guess, of the football field. There's a ball off the end of the bat up the middle. Shortstop gets to it. Throws to first. It's wide. Pulled him off the bag. We're going to give Luke a base hit on that one. Just put the bat on it. Hit it right up the middle. Shortstop Poole got to it. Had to throw on the run. Couldn't get much on the throw. Pulled the first baseman off the bag, but that was a heck of a play just to get to that ball. So we'll give Luke a base hit. Infield hit, the 5th of the game for Sullivan. And that'll bring in Cam Koch. He struck out swinging to end the first inning. Eagles had to run in with bases loaded and 2 strikeouts into the threat. Beam will work from the stretch. Landwehr short lead at first, held on by Pelkey from the belt. Check with the runner. He goes, swinging a foul back. Cam with a big cut. Fouled it back to the screen. Hit and run was on. Generally on hit and run, you just want to try to make some contact, but Cam put the big swing on it and fouled it back. It's no balls, 1 strike. Cam looks down to Coach Jason Harbor, third base, gets the sign. Landwehr inches out to his lead. Beam looks in, gets the sign he wants from Vernon from the belt. A couple of checks on the runner and a turn to throw to first. Landwehr dives back in safely. Mentioned earlier, beautiful day for baseball. Clear skies, sunshine, a breeze blowing out toward left center. Not quite as strong as yesterday, but it would help a fly ball if it got up high enough. There's a bunt, a good one. Pitcher gets it. He'll turn and throw to first, and in time to get Cam Koch. The Eagles put the bunt play on, and nicely executed by Cam. Laid it down right back to the pitcher. Had no chance at second base. Sacrifice 1-3 without number 1. And Landwehr in scoring position for Dalton Payne. Payne reached on an E5 his first time up. With the second on a wild pitch, came in to score. Stands in to the right side, slightly closed stance. Another chopper to third. Looks the runner back, goes to first. Low throw, but a good pick at first base by Pelkey. And Landwehr able to go to third on the throw. So 2 outs. 5-3 on the put out, and that'll bring in Noah Stegman. Noah with a nice at bat last time. Got down in the hole early, fought off a pitch or 2, worked the count full, and then just poked a little base hit into left field. Check with the runner at third, to the plate, foul ball. Got in on his hands a bit. Put a good swing on it, though. Didn't take the big hard cut that we've seen from Noah as of late. Just trying to make some contact. Deep in the box, fairly close to the plate from the right side. Again, that big exaggerated shift in the outfield. Pitcher twirling the ball in his glove, trying to get his grip. Several checks of the runner. Pitch to the plate is high and outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. If Noah can keep the inning alive, we'll get back up to Skaggs at the top of the order. Eagles lead at 3-0. Have a runner at third and 2 outs in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. Outside and low. 2-1. L.J. Beam taking over for Hunter Poole here in the third. Poole went 2 innings. We'll try to figure up some of his line as we go along. Chopper at the plate. Took a little something off of that one. Had Noah out in front. It's 2-2. If Noah can battle through and get something going here. Here's the next off-speed pitch. He waited on it. Got it on his hands just a bit. But he found it out of play. Nice job to fight it off, stay alive. As it goes up over the screen, out of play. Look in to the set. Position at the belt, to the plate. And a ball hit it high in the air. Center field. Center fielder drifting back and over a bit. And a straightaway center field. He has it for the out. In the inning for Sullivan, no runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and we had a runner left on base. We played 2.5, and Sullivan leads Waynesville 3-0.
C.D. King Construction, LLC is a local general contractor that can provide you with any construction needs you may have. The goal at C.D. King Construction is to complete projects that exceed the customer's expectations. They take special care in each and every detail with your budget and goal in mind. From custom work to simple installation jobs, C.D. King Construction has a service to fit your needs. Learn how your dreams can become a reality by calling Cody at 573-259-9234 or find C.D. King Construction LLC on Facebook.
Hey, Sarah from Frykes Market here. Have you tried our online shopping yet? If not, you should. Frykes was the first in Sullivan to offer online grocery shopping, so we know what we're doing. We offer pickup and delivery options, whatever's easiest for you. And if you order at lunchtime, you can get your order after work with our same-day option. Check us out at FrykesMarketOnline.com. That's FrykesMarketonline.com. See you soon.
We hit to the bottom of the third inning. Sullivan Eagles leading the Waynesville Tigers 3-0. Eagles have had runners in scoring position every inning, left the bases loaded in the first, but scored a run. They scored 2 in the second inning and left 2 on, and had a runner at third with 2 outs, left him stranded in the third. Eagles up to 5 hits on the day. For Waynesville, it will be 8-9-1, Ryan Pelkey, Hunter Althusius, and Hunter Poole. Waynesville has 1 hit so far. JD's walked a couple, struck out 3. Standing in is Pelkey, the big first baseman. First pitch to him on the inside corner for a called strike. Bats from the right side, deep in the box, bit of an open stance. Twirls a bat behind his head. Here's the next. Top of the zone, fastball for a strike. He's in the hole 0-2. Shortstop and second baseman in a few steps, playing up the middle. And they play him to pull in center field. Right fielder over toward that right center field gap. A lot of room down the line. Swing and a foul tip into the catcher's glove for a strike 3. 4 strikeouts on the day to go with 2 walks for J.D. McReynolds. That'll bring in the second baseman, Hunter Althusius. Where's number 29? I don't have any kind of an official roster for Waynesville. I'm guessing he may be a freshman. Bit of a smallish stature. Swing and a miss at a pitch over his head. There's a Blake Althusius that plays center field. He's quite a bit bigger than Hunter. That pitch on the outside corner with a fastball. So he's gone up over his head, got a swing and a miss. Called strike on the outside corner with a fastball. See if he comes after him. JD's been doing that when he's got guys 0-2. He's been coming after him in the last few ball games. That pitch is high and wide for a ball. Try to get him to go after it. Shallow in the outfield. Well, medium depth in left, actually, for Stegman. Shallow in right and center. Ball is fouled, backing out of play as he got one that he could handle slightly in the zone. JD unofficially 31 pitches through 2 innings, 15 in the first, 16 in the second. And runners on in each inning, but has managed to get out of the threats. There's another 2-2 delivery. Swinging a ball hit down the right field line, out of play. Little guy battling to stay alive. Trying to get on base, starting off the third. McReynolds with a big windup, the leg kick, and a pitch. Swing and a miss, one over his head. 2 outs. I'm going to bring in Hunter Poole. Poole led off the game for Waynesville with a walk. Stole second base. And then was picked off trying to steal third. Stands in from the left side. McReynolds looks in, nobody on. 1 out. 2 outs, excuse me. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a pitch in the outside corner for a strike. L.J. Beam, who's now pitching. And Poole at shortstop. Pitches outside for a ball. Did miss by a whole lot. Payne, Brooks, Schmidt, and Hopeland around the infield, third to first. Bryce behind the plate. McReynolds on the mound. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball by him up in the zone. In the outfield, left to right, Stegman, Koch, and Skaggs for the Eagles. Chance to strike out the side. He's got Poole 1 and 2. JD with the leg kick. Curveball is going to tail inside. A little too much movement on that one. It's 2 and 2. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Low. And the count goes full, 3 and 2. Went full on Poole first time up before he walked him. The hand pitch is low and outside for a ball. JD stumbled a little bit coming off the mound on his follow-through. So Poole's been up twice. He's walked twice. So Waynesville has a runner with 2 outs. L.J. Beam is up. He sacrificed his first time. But with 2 outs, he'll be swinging away. Stands in from the right side. Poole takes a big lead. McReynolds check. Does not go. Pitches in for a strike. Checks the runner, held by Tyler Hopen. Does not go. Shows bunt, trying to bunt for a hit. Bunts it foul up the third baseline, so he's down the count 0-2. Not a sacrifice. He had Payne back about even with the bag, was trying to bunt for a hit. Now with 2 strikes. Eagles won't worry about it. Second baseman Schmidt, shortstop Brooks, bunched up the middle. Center fielder Koch over toward left center. Playing him to pull on that side. Runner goes. Strike 3 called inside corner. Got him looking. In the inning, no runs, no hits. There were no errors. There was 1 left on base. 3 strikeouts and a walk for J.D. McReynolds. We go to the 4th. It's Sullivan 3, Waynesville nothing.
Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors in Sullivan is an honest, professional, and friendly real estate agency with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Whether you're buying or selling, the experienced agents with Coldwell Banker, Reeves Realtors will help guide you through this difficult process. Rachel Shoemaker and her agents use the latest technology like CirclePix Marketing, Facebook, and other social media. If you're looking for a full or part-time career, contact Rachel to find out how you can become an agent. A vital part of our community, Coldwell Banker Reeves Realtors of Sullivan.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners and are also vital to preserving our fine sports traditions. So the next time you attend a sporting event, remember to be a good sport and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KTUI Radio.
Eagles bat at the top of the fourth inning. And they will have the top of the order with Dayton Skaggs, Tyler Hopen, and Jacob Brooks. Sullivan on top, 3-0 as they bat in the fourth. Skaggs on the day, a leadoff walk to start the ball game, came around to score. Up the middle, right through. Pitcher had to jump out of the way of that one, lost his cap. That one came right back where it came from. In a first pitch, swinging base hit for Dayton Skaggs. 1 for 2 on the day. Hard hit ball, and Beam took a little big hop, got out of the way as it went right over the pitching mound and into center field. So Hopen is 2 for 2. He stands in, throw to first. Skaggs dives back in safely. Beam's got a pretty quick move to first. Eagles are not getting big leads at first base, but they're still having to dive back in. Pretty quick move. Skaggs inches out a little bit. Maybe a little bit bigger lead. Check the runner. He goes. Pitch in the dirt, and the throw down to second base is not in time as Skaggs, with a pretty good jump, even though he didn't have a great lead, he steals second. Pitch was a ball to the batter. 1 ball, no strike count. Tyler Hopen, 2 for 2. A base hit, stranded at third in the first inning. An RBI base hit, stranded at second in the second. Off the plate from the right side, middle of the box. Swing and a miss. Took a little something off that pitch. Had him out in front. Change up the tail low and outside. And Tyler over the top of it. Again, that exaggerated shift in the outfield. A lot of room in right center and down the right field line. Second baseman, shortstop playing up the middle, and Tyler calls time. Good job. He didn't feel comfortable. He wasn't ready, so he called time and stepped out, now back in. Beam looks in, gets a sign from Vernon, nods his head, works on the first base side of the rubber from the belt. Check of the runner 2 or 3 times. Long look, comes to the plate. Chopper over the pitcher to the second baseman is going to move the runner to third. Close play at first. They get him by a step. So 4-3 on the put out, but a productive out gets the runner over to third with 1 out. Bring in Jacob Brooks. Jacob struck out swinging his first time up. Walked on 4 pitches in his second at bat and was forced out. At second base on a ground ball by Jordan Rice. Up close to the plate, deep in the box. There's a ball hit in the air into deep left center field. Goes over the center fielder's head. It's going to go close to the wall. Brooks with a big turn, puts on the Jets. He's going for third, and he's out of there. Slowed down just a bit, coming around second base, but picked up the coach, and he went for third. So a double for Brooks, an RBI, driving in Skaggs, and then he's thrown out. Let's see, that was 8-6-5 on the out at third base for out number 2. Now base is empty for J.D. McReynolds. Pitch is high and inside for a ball. They got the run in, now 4-0 Eagles. But Brooks trying to stretch it to a triple, being aggressive, thrown out at third. Strike on the outside corner at the knees to J.D. 1-1 the count. McReynolds walked in the first. I'm getting all sorts of interference. I hear it. I don't know where it's coming from. It's in the whole thing here. cutting out. I'm going to have to, I'm not able to get through here. I'm getting all sorts of interference somewhere on this thing. Where it's coming from. I don't know if I'm just picking it up here or if it's going over the air. J.D. McReynolds reaches first base. Was that a hit?
I think it was an error.
Okay.
Error on the shortstop, I believe.
Error on the shortstop?
Yeah.
Okay. So McReynolds gets on an error on the shortstop, and courtesy runner for him is Seth Dottenhahn. Batting now is Jordan Rice. He's 1 for 2 on the day, a base hit and RBI. A couple of throws over to first base. It's just popping and going, cutting in and out. I don't know if this is going out of the air. It's pitch high and inside, throw behind runner to first. He's back in time. Ball 1 to Jordan Rice. No, that's still getting it. Trying to work on a technical issue here. I'm getting all kinds of popping in my board here, but I don't know if it's going out of the air or not. Pitch is low for a ball, and the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike on Jordan Rice. Runner over first is Seth Dottenhahn, courtesy runner for J.D. McReynolds, who reached on air. Eagles have a run across in the top of the 4th. There's a ball hit in the air, and the right fielder coming across makes a diving attempt, and he trapped it. So the runner will hold at second base. There's 2 outs, should have been going, but runner will hold at second as Rice gets a base hit.
Our time's 10:30 if we can hit, because Pacific gets it at 10:30.
So the Eagles will have Luke Landwehr at the plate with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Trying to keep the runner close over at second base. Luke stands in. Here's the pitch, high for a ball. Luke struck out swinging in the first, had a base hit. Good at bat in the 3rd inning and was left stranded over at 3rd. He led off the inning with the base hit and was left stranded at 3rd base. Pitch high and wide for ball 2. L.J. Beam pitching in this inning for the Waynesville Tigers. He came on in the 2nd after Hunter Poole had started the game. Runners take their leads. They're holding runner at first, and there's that pitch that gets up. It's up in his eyes and up near his chin, and Luke just he sees that pitch up there. It's kind of coming in toward him, and he just takes a swing at it. They fouled that one off and out of play. Short lead at first. Pitch is low and away, and he fouls it out of play off to the left again. 2-2. Cam Koch is in the on-deck circle. Two and 2 the count to Luke Landwehr. The grounder, first baseman tries to backhand off his glove. Nobody at first to cover. Pitcher stayed on the mound. So an infield hit by Luke Landwehr. Another infield hit. Last time up, he hit one right up the middle. Shortstop got to it, but the throw pulled the runner off. And timeout as the infielders all converse on the mound. And the conference is over. Waynesville coach is coming out and talking to the home plate umpire. I don't know if didn't see any switches made. So bases are loaded now with 2 outs. And Cam Koch at the plate, 0 for 2 on the day, or 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. And a step to third and throw to first, and that may have been what the Waynesville coach was asking about, is if that was still a legal play. I think they took that out of the major league level. Swing and a miss, took something off, a pitch up his eyes. Cam could not hold up. Yeah. The bases loaded, Eagles. So with 2 outs, they've pushed 1 run across in the inning. And Coach just gets a piece of that when he's in the hole 0-2. Still taking that big step toward third base and really kind of giving away the outside part of the plate. He's vulnerable out there, and that's kind of where they're going on him. Stands up close to the plate, trying to compensate. Needs a big one here with 2 strikes. Sees that one go outside, low for a ball. Got to let that one go. 1-2 with Dalton Payne on deck. Here's the next swing and a miss, up and in, and he couldn't catch up to it. So in the inning for Sullivan, they get 1 run. There were 1, 2, 3, actually 4 hits. There was an error, and the bases were left loaded. And at the end of 3.5, Sullivan 4, Waynesville nothing.
Dace Insurance is a full-service independent insurance agency with 35 years of experience serving the needs of over 5,000 individuals and families and 300 businesses in our area. Dace Insurance is an agency you can depend on with proven professionals, honest, fair, and interested in the needs of the people they serve. Sharon Dace and her staff don't work for an insurance company. They work for you with home, life, auto, and commercial policies tailored for you. Dace Insurance, located at 602 North Franklin in Cuba and 47 East Springfield in Sullivan.
Our financial lives have never been more complex. Hello, this is Lisa Bookman with Sullivan Bank. And some decisions just can't wait, which is why Sullivan Bank's mobile app gives you instant access. The financial tools you need wherever you are. Get a clear picture of all of your accounts. Receive account alerts, make quick transfers, and more. So no matter where you are or what you are doing, you can make the best decisions for you and your financial goals. Download our Sullivan Bank app today.
Opportunities for more. Dustin Murphy, Blake. Eagles, I know, would have liked to have been able to cap game first and me the ball. Two and one.
Hi, I'm Vivica Fox. For more than 100 years, American Humane has been helping our best friends in their worst times, during hurricanes, tornadoes, and increasingly, wildfires. They're real heroes to these animals. But Mother Nature isn't the only danger that animals face. Sometimes it's human nature that's the greatest threat. Each year, more than 6 million beautiful adoptable animals are being abandoned, and more than 1 million are euthanized before they can be rescued. These animals need heroes too. Heroes to open up their hearts and homes and to give them the love they deserve. Be a hero to an animal in need. Consider becoming an American Humane Rescue Volunteer or adopt from your local shelter. Visit AmericanHumane.org to find out how you can be a hero and help our best friends in their worst times.
My son, Tyler, was killed in a crash. He did everything he could to avoid that crash. He was traveling under the speed limit. He had all of his safety gear on, but when that truck pulled in front of him, our Tyler had nowhere to go. I couldn't be there to hold my son while he closed his eyes for the last time. I couldn't be there to say, "Hang on, Tyler."
Remember, when you're driving, watch out for motorcycles. This message is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shelley Flace with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Kids are full of energy, but keeping them active in their teen years can be a challenge. Aim for an hour of physical activity every day. If they like sports, that's a great place to start. Keep the focus on fun, not winning, and encourage your child to do a variety of activities. If your child isn't meeting that 60-minute goal, gradually increase their activity in ways they enjoy. For more, talk with your pediatrician or visit healthychildren.org.
1 in 3 adults has prediabetes. 1 in 3. That means it could be you, your football buddy, your football buddy, or you, your best man, your worst man, you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. While 1 in 3 adults has prediabetes, with early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Imagine a generation.
A generation of respect.
Of acceptance. Of diversity.
A generation that leads together.
A generation that learns together. A generation that plays together. This is our generation.
Special Olympics athletes are leading a revolution of inclusion.
Proving we are better together.
If inclusion is your...
And apologize for the technical difficulties again. A couple of runners on here in the bottom of the fourth on a walk and a base hit. Walk to Dustin Murphy, a base hit by Blake Althusius to center field. So 2 on, nobody out with Blake Holloway at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Four nothing Sullivan. Waynesville batting in the bottom of the fourth inning. Right-handed batter at the plate, and time is called as Jordan Rice is going to go out and talk to J.D. McReynolds with the runner at second. They're going to make sure they are on the same page as far as the signs go. First baseman not holding the runner. Oh, fielder's choice, E1. Okay. All right. All right. Appreciate that. So it was a walk, and then they had a ground ball back to the pitcher. They were trying to get the double play at second, and McReynolds threw offline, so it was a fielder's choice, and E1, no hit. Pitch was strike 3 called to Holloway. 1 out in the inning. So Althusius hit it back to McReynolds. He was trying to get the out at second, threw it into center field. Runner was safe all the way around, so second and first with 1 out now, and Zach Imperato at the plate, the DH. JD trying to pitch out the jam, gets one in on the hands of Imperato. He fouls it out of play off to the right. And McReynolds gets the sign he wants. Comes to the belt, to the plate. Curveball inside corner. Strike 2 call. Aiden McFarland on deck for Waynesville. Imperato does not hit into a double play. Hopen playing behind the runner at first. Pitch is just a bit low and inside. Tough pitch to take, but he got the benefit of the call. Third baseman Payne, about a step or so behind the bag, 2 steps off the line. Brooks playing up the middle, as is Schmidt at second. Big curveball stays high, and the count evens up 2-2. I had JD for 50 pitches coming into this inning. And unofficially, I have him for 18 so far in the inning. There's a ball hit to third, and he drops it. And he tagged him. Nice heads-up play by Payne. Ball went off of his glove. He was able to recover it and reach out and tag the runner coming across before he got to the base, so they don't get the double play. But Imperato on the fielder's choice reaches base, and 5 unassisted on the tag of the runner coming down from second base. So 2 outs in the inning with runners at first and second, and Aiden McFarland at the plate. Right-handed batter, open stance, deep in the box. He struck out his first time up. JD powders a fastball past him. Waynesville had a leadoff walk. There was the ground ball back to the pitcher. The error on the throw to second. They had first and second with nobody out. Had the strikeout and the fielder's choice with the force out. And time is called as McFarland steps out. No ball, 1 strike count. 4-0 Sullivan. Bottom of the 4th inning. Pitch tails low and outside for ball 1. Ryan Pelkey waits on deck for Waynesville. Bobby D with you, KTUI 94.1 FM, 1560 AM. Sullivan Eagle baseball from the Salem tournament. Sullivan leads Waynesville 4-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Curveball over the head of the batter. The runner stays at second base. And a ball on the next pitch. So a count now at 3 balls and 1 strike. He's had to work for this inning. Comes set, checks the runners. Pitches inside for ball 4. 2 walks in the inning. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. And that'll bring in the number 8 hitter Ryan Pelkey. He struck out swinging in the 3rd on 3 pitches. And he could use a strikeout here.
A social distancing tip.
Putting distance between yourself and others is critical to slowing the spread of coronavirus. So here are ways to stay in contact without the physical contact part. Call, send a text, set up a video conference, post on social media, dedicate a song on the radio. If you have symptoms of fever, dry cough, and shortness of breath, call your healthcare provider before going to their office. For more info, visit coronavirus.gov.
Let's all do our part, because we're all #AloneTogether. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
Do you worry
about how much someone drinks.
Do you feel angry or depressed most of the time? Do you feel neglected or unloved?
Do you feel you attract people who tend to be compulsive or abusive?
Do you have money problems because of someone else's drinking?
Are you afraid or embarrassed to bring your friends home?
Do you feel that if the drinker loved you, she or he would stop drinking?
If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are not alone.
More than half of all adults have a family history of alcoholism.
Not everyone trapped by alcohol is an alcoholic.
Families and friends are suffering too. Al-Anon and Alateen can help. Call 1-866-200-0223 or visit alanon.org/help.
My son, Tyler, was killed in a crash. He did everything he could to avoid that crash. He was traveling under the speed limit. He had all of his safety gear on, but when that truck pulled in front of him, our Tyler had nowhere to go. I couldn't be there to hold my son while he closed his eyes for the last time. I couldn't be there to say, "Hang on, Tyler."
Remember, when you're driving, watch out for motorcycles. This message is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shelley Flace with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Kids are full of energy, but keeping them active in their teen years can be a challenge. Aim for an hour of physical activity every day. If they like sports, that's a great place to start. Keep the focus on fun, not winning, and encourage your child to do a variety of activities. If your child isn't meeting that 60-minute goal, gradually increase their activity in ways they enjoy. For more, talk with your pediatrician or visit healthychildren.org.
When we walk, when we reach, when we play, we're moving through life. Lately, we haven't been moving enough. An estimated 80% of Americans aren't getting their recommended daily physical activity. This is a health crisis, and the solution is in our hands and our feet. It's on our shoulders, it's on our backs, it's in our souls. It's time to move and keep moving, America, wherever you are, however you can. Movement reduces your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. It improves your brain function, pain management, and immune system. And when you need help, physical therapists and physical therapist assistants are by your side, increasing your strength and mobility, and improving your quality of life through prescribed exercise and teamwork. Because we are meant to climb, to dance, to soar, to thrive. Choose to move. Choose physical therapy. Visit ChoosePT.com.
Electricity makes our everyday lives more convenient. It can also be deadly if not used properly. Your local electric cooperative urges you to check your boat docks. Be sure ground fault circuit interrupters are installed and working properly on all dock receptacles. Metal frame docks should have bonding jumpers connected to a ground rod on shore. Have your dock inspected every year by a professional, working to keep you safe.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
As your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, providing you dependable, affordable power is our first priority. Come rain or come shine. But you can also count on us for localized information on the latest renewable energy options. Information that's every bit as reliable as our energy. Learn more at touchstoneenergy.com.
We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
What you're about to hear could save you thousands of dollars and protect your future. Ready? Don't drive impaired, don't drive buzzed, don't drive high. If you need some reasons why, you'll get fees, you'll get fined, lose your license a long time. So don't go cruising if you're boozing. Keep your wits, don't get blitzed. If you're planning to imbibe, always have a sober ride. Because if you feel different, you drive different.
This message brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety, working towards zero highway fatalities. Show me zero.
I was ready to make a change in my career, but
Every place I applied said I didn't have the education. I wasn't sure about going back to school because of how much it costs, but then I heard about the Fast Track Workforce Incentive Grant, a program for adults to help pay for a certificate, degree, or industry-recognized credential. By going to mofasttrack.com, I was able to check out the eligible programs. Then I applied for federal student aid and completed a short application. Get started on the Fast Track at mofasttrack.com. A message from the Missouri Department of Higher Education and Workforce Development.
Okay, well, one of those days. Eagles in the top of the fifth had a base runner, 2 out, infield's hit by Dayton Skaggs, but couldn't do anything with it. So we go to the bottom of the fifth now. Sullivan is up 4-1. And it will be Hunter Althusius leading off. Waynesville got a run on no hits last inning. There was an error and 3 men left on base. Run scored on a wild pitch. First pitch to Althusius is a strike call. It'll be 9-1-2 in the inning. And he tried to hold up on an inside pitch. Couldn't, and so 0-2. Next from JD. Oh, it pulled the string on him, took something off of that one. Had him swinging and missing on a low outside delivery for out number 1. Back to the top of the order with Hunter Poole. He's 0 for 0.
This is Lieutenant Jason Pace. Are you ready to make a difference and become a trooper with the Missouri State Highway Patrol? Are you ready to embark upon a career that is challenging yet rewarding and become a part of an elite law enforcement agency? If so, we look forward to speaking with you. The application deadline for our next recruit class is approaching soon. So go to our website at motrooper.com or contact a member of our recruiting team at 1-800-796-7000. The Missouri State Highway Patrol is an equal opportunity employer.
Mike Rowe here, reminding you to call or click 811 before you dig. I don't care if you're putting in a fence post or a mailbox or working out in the garden. There's a lot of stuff underground you can't see. And every few minutes, somebody tears into a line, pipe, cable, or wire. Don't be that person. Call or click 811 before you dig. Or better yet, go to safeexcavator.com to see what I look like rowing a boat in a sewer. It'll leave an impression, guaranteed. To sum up, call or click 811 before you dig and visit safeexcavator.com.
All right, well, again, apologizing for the technical difficulties because I have absolutely no idea what's causing all this, but we'll try to see if we can get it going this way. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way and just do it over the phone as I sit here and hold it. It's the bottom of the fifth inning. Waynesville has a runner at second with one out. Pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, and he can't find it. And the runner goes to third base. L.J. Beam at the plate. Count goes to 3-2. Been a struggle last couple of innings for J.D. He walked a couple, had a wild pitch that gave up a run, had an error last inning, had a leadoff strikeout, but then Hunter Poole worked the count 3-1 and got a double into right center. He's now at third. 3-2 the count on the batter. Swing and a miss. Tried to hold up, had a pitch up in his eyes inside, and he gets the strikeout swinging. So 2 outs now, and a chance to strand that runner at third with Dustin Murphy coming to the plate. And he walked his last time up. He's reached second base on the air, but then was tagged out at third on a ground ball to the third baseman. First pitch to him is a ball. Stands at the right side, open stance. Holds up on a high delivery. 2 balls and a strike. 4-1 Sullivan. Waynesville batting in the bottom of the fifth inning with a runner at third and 2 outs. Runner takes his lead. McReynolds to the plate. And the foul ball. It hit the ground, bounced up, and then hit the bat again after he followed through and stayed in foul territory. You see that happen very often. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Pacific and Salem will play the next game. If Sullivan can hold on to the win, they would play the loser of that game for third place at 4:30. There's a 2-1 pitch. Ball hit down the right field line and out of play over the bullpen to the first base side. And, of course, if Sullivan wins, you'll win tomorrow. Anytime we broadcast an Eagles game and they win, you can get any size fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee for just 50 cents plus tax all day the following day at B&B Quick Stop, your ZX convenience store on the South Service Road in Sullivan. Batter held up on a pitch that was just off the plate outside, and the count works full now at 3-2 again. He's gone 3-2 on a lot of guys in the last couple of innings. There was a throw down to third, but the runner was back. 3-2 pitch coming home from J.D. McReynolds, and a ball hit foul again out of play off to the right. I have no idea what J.D.'s pitch count is right now with all the issues over the last couple of innings. He was at 50 through 3, and he was well over 20 pitches last inning. Thrown several in this inning already. Here's the next. Ball in the dirt. Now the runner was coming, and he's going to be out. I think he thought that ball got away. Eagles catch a break. It was ball 4 in the dirt, and the runner was coming down the line, and he was tagged out 2 unassisted for out number 3. So the Eagles catch a break. There was a base hit and a walk in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We have gone all the way through 5, and it's Sullivan 4 and Waynesville 1.
Hi, I'm Taylor Medlin, owner of a small, locally owned and operated luxury pet care facility located in Sullivan, Missouri. Whether we're picking your pup up for a fun day at daycare, sending free daily picture updates while you're away on a vacation, or pampering them in our salon and spa, you will have peace of mind knowing they are in the best of hands. Give us a call at 573-468-PETS. Check out our website, MedlinPetCompany.com, or our Facebook page, where you can request services on our online portal or app. We are dedicated to celebrating the special bond between humans and our pets, their well-being and happiness above all else.
Life changes, then it changes again. Predicting the unexpected in life is impossible, so when it comes to your financial goals, our philosophy at Edward Jones is, don't predict, prepare. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Don A. Greenwald. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure you're equipped for what life throws at you. Call us at 573-468-6046 or visit edwardjones.com to learn more. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Heading to the top of the 6th inning, Sullivan maintaining their 4-1 lead. And they will have Jacob Brooks leading things off. Be 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup. Brooks, McReynolds, and Rice. Brooks struck out in the first, walked in the second, had a double, and was thrown out trying to stretch it to a triple in the fourth. He got an RBI. There's a ball into left, and it's going to carry to the left fielder. Murphy comes in and catches it for the out. Well hit ball, but Murphy coming over toward the line to make the play. So one out on the fly ball to the left. That'll bring in J.D. McReynolds. McReynolds with a walk in the first, a fly ball to center in the second. Reached on an error in the fourth. First pitch to J.D. is a ball. On deck is Jordan Rice. Jordan with a couple of hits on the day and an RBI. Ball hit high in the air to center field. Center fielder going back, and it's off the fence. Just missed a home run by a couple of feet, and J.D. cruises into second base with a one-out double. And we'll have a courtesy runner coming in. Seth Dottenhahn will head to second base. So a one-out double for J.D. McReynolds, who got one he could handle, got a hold of it, hit it off the fence just a little bit to the left of center field. That'll bring in Jordan Rice. Jordan with a base hit and an RBI in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice in the second. Had a base hit left stranded in the third. 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI. Right-handed batter deep in the box. Beam still on the mound for the Waynesville Tigers. Check of the runner. Pitch is low and outside for a ball. Good scoop by Davin Vernon behind the plate. Second baseman, shortstop, playing up the middle, trying to keep the runner close. Still that big shift in the outfield, playing everybody to pull and look back at second, but nobody covering. Center fielder well over toward left center, and the right fielder is in right center field with a lot of room down that right field line. Rice chops one to third, gets past the third baseman off his glove. They're going to throw to third base, and it's offline. That allows the runner to go to second base. Tried to get the runner at third base coming across, but nobody was there to cover. So a base hit for Jordan, his third of the day, and an E7 on the left fielder to allow him to head to second base. Jordan will come out of the ballgame as Matt Mallory comes in. And the infielders all come in for a conference on the mound. So the Eagles have second, third, and one out with Luke Landwehr at the plate. Luke is 2 for 3 with a couple of infield singles. Struck out swinging in the first, and had that infield single leading off in the third, was left stranded at third, and then got another infield single in the fourth, but was left stranded as Eagles left the bases loaded again, the second time this game. Eagles had 4 hits in that inning, but only scored 1 run. First pitch to Luke is a strike. Of course, they had the runner thrown out on the bases, trying to pick the double to the triple. That pitch is right down the middle for a strike. So Luke in the hole quickly, 0-2. Not to protect, looking to probably go up and in on him. That's his weak spot. And he gets a hold of one. He gets out over the plate a little bit, able to get the bat on it, and he fouls it back and out of play. Good job to stay alive. So a one-out double by McReynolds, and then base hit to left by Rice. Runners at second and third. Curveball that stays outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cam Koch waits on deck. Eagles like to see Luke come up with a base hit here and drive in a couple. Pitch up in the zone again and fouls it back and out of play. He's had better at bats today. I'll give Luke a lot of credit for that. He's struck out swinging that first time around, but he really has worked the count and fouled off some tough pitches. Got those infield singles his last 2 times up. Pitch is low for a ball, 2-2. Be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Had an 8-pitch at-bat back in the third that resulted in infield single. That pitch is high and wide, so he works the count full. And time again as the catcher goes out to talk to the pitcher. Davin Vernon out to talk to L.J. Beam. Hunter Poole started the game, pitched 2 innings, gave up 3 runs. Beam has taken over since then, has given up 1. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Off the plate outside. Luke with another nice at-bat. Gave that one a good look. And it's bases loaded now with 1 out, and Cam Koch at the plate. Cam, bit of a struggle today. A couple of strikeouts. They had a sacrifice bunt. Just need to take a deep breath, settle down, make some contact. Holding the runner at first. Pitch is low and outside. Got a good look at that one, let it go. Third baseman in front of the bag, off the line about 3 steps. Second baseman is back a little bit toward the outfield grass. Shortstop is in. Pitch is inside, and Cam lets it go by. 2 balls, no strikes. Dalton Payne in the on-deck circle. Pitcher wants a new baseball. Shallow in the outfield. Again, that exaggerated shift. A little deeper in left, but very shallow in right, and in center. An exaggerated shift with the center fielder way over toward left center, and the right fielder toward the right center field, in the right center field gap. Cam ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes from the belt. Check of the runners. Here's a pitch. Ball hit in the air down the right field line. That's trouble, and it's going to get down fair. 1 run's going to score, and everybody else has to hold up. Don Hahn was kind of in between there. He didn't know for sure if it was going to get caught, so he had to hold up. So Eagles just get 1 out of it, but they add to the lead on the opposite field base hit by Cam Koch. Got a pitch outside. They could handle, drove it down that right field line. That's where that leaving all that right field line came back to bite Waynesville that time around. Dalton Payne stands in 0 for 3 on the day. He's hit everything to third. Hit a ground ball to third in the second inning, reached on air, and then grounded out in the third and the fifth to the third baseman. Close stance from the right side. Bases loaded, 1 out, and a fake to third and look to first. Second time they've attempted that today. Beam from the belt. Check of the runner to the plate. Line drive. Foul ball, just foul down the left field line. Had an off-speed pitch, and he was out in front of it. And jerked it foul down the left field line. Left fielder plays over toward the line. But that would have scored 1, maybe 2. A 1 delivery. Chopper in the hole. Shortstop gets to it, throws to third. In time. Oh, he's safe. They called him safe. And the Waynesville coach is out of the dugout. He put the tag down. It was not a tag play. The bases were loaded. And the Waynesville coach came out immediately. He wants to have a word with the field umpire as to what the situation is there. Now he's going to go talk to the home plate umpire about this. The run scores as Payne reaches on the fielder's choice. And now I think they changed the call. Now Jason Harbour wants to know what's going on. Now, of course, if he was straddling the bag and did not have a foot on the base and put the tag down, if the tag was late and he got a foot in, then he would have been safe. But now Jason's calling the home plate umpire because basically the field ump went and talked to the home plate ump, and now he's explained to Jason what he saw. In the meantime, the pitcher is just standing around on the mound as we have the discussion. As of right now, all the Eagle runners are on the base. And Jason arguing his case. Now all the infielders and the catcher come in for a conference on the mound with the pitcher. Like to see what that would look like on instant replay. Well, we don't have it. So they are going to call the runner out coming to third. So it was the fielder's choice. And Landwehr out 6-3. Or 6-5, excuse me, on the force out. Payne gets the RBI. So now it's first and second with 2 outs and 2 runs in. First pitch to Noah Stegman is a ball. Now, I was surprised the field ump called him safe. They appealed to the plate ump, and he corrected the situation. There's a foul back to the screen off the end of the bat by Noah Stegman. Noah on the day had a base hit in the second, fly ball to center in the third, and grounded out to the shortstop in the fifth. That pitch is wide for ball 2, 2-1. Eagles have 2 runs in, leading it 6-1 as they bat the top of the 6th inning. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Beam comes set to the belt, out to the plate, swing and a miss, late swing and a bit of an off-speed delivery, count 2-2. A runner at second is Koch, at first is Dalton Payne. Noah would like to keep the inning alive for the top of the order. 2-2 pitch is high for ball 3. He lays off of it. Again, much better at-bats for Noah Stegman today as well. He and Luke Lamware both have had much better at-bats today than we've seen in recent games. 3-2 pitch. Runners should be off. There they go. And a ball popped up foul, and that's going to go out of play back behind the press box area. So Noah stays alive, fights off the pitch, and we'll do it all over again. Eagles hold on for the win. It's 50-cent drinks tomorrow. B&B Quick Stop. Any size fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee, just 50 cents plus tax all day tomorrow at B&B. If the Eagles win, there's a pitch just off the plate outside. Pitcher Beam is still bent over at the waist looking at the home plate umpire. And the walk by Stegman reloads the bases, and that'll bring in Dayton Skaggs, top of the order. Skaggs walked in the first, grounded out to second in the second, had a base hit, stole a base and scored in the fourth, had a base hit in the fifth. So he's 2 for 3 on the day with a stolen base and a couple of runs scored. First pitch low and outside for a ball. 8th man to bat in the inning. Eagles have plated 2. They have the bases full with 2 outs. Bean looks in, gets the sign, comes to the belt, to the plate. Ground ball to the shortstop. He circles it, will throw to second. It's offline and gets away. Runner's safe. Another runner's going to come in to score. So 2 more runs come in on the E6. Shortstop Poole was playing up the middle. Fielder's choice. E6 as Koch comes in to score, and then Payne comes all the way in from second. Stegman goes over to third. And no RBI on the play, but the Eagles have first and third now with 4 runs in. Runner goes. They've got him picked off. They'll throw to second base. And now the runner tried to come home. They throw home. Stegman retreats as the catcher chases him back. A throw to third. Now they take him to the plate. He stumbles, and he's going to be tagged out. Got him on the helmet. So 2-5. 4, it looks like. 2-5-4 on the put-out route number 3. In the inning for Sullivan, they score 4 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. There were 2 errors and 2 left on base. 2 left on base. At the end of 5.5, it's Sullivan on top, 8-1.
Hi, folks. This is Nick at Schmidt Auto Center. Did you know that we have a complete service center? From complete engine replacement to bulb replacement, safety inspections, or tires, we can do it all. So whether you bought the car from us or not, we can take care of you. So for regular maintenance or a sick car, contact us here at Schmidt Auto Center. Call Allison at 573-468-2233. Schedule an appointment online at schmidtautocenter.com or find us on Facebook. Schmidt Auto Center, 750 South Service Road, Sullivan, Missouri. Thank you.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends here at KTUI Radio and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
And we're back here at Salem. It's the Salem Tournament for 2021, the second pool play game for Sullivan, taking on Waynesville, adding 4 runs in the top of the 6th. They now lead it by a score of 8-1. Jacob Brooks now on the mound pitching for Sullivan. Tyler Hopen will go from first to short, and J.D. McReynolds will take over first. For Waynesville in the bottom of the 6th inning, they will have number 18, Blake Althesius, the cleanup hitter, leading things off. Then Blake Holloway and Zach Imperato, the DH. Althesius on the day. Walked and was picked off in the 2nd. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored on a wild pitch in the 4th. First pitch to him from Jacob Brooks is a ball. The ball hit in the air, or hit to the shortstop. Hopen over and safe. He pulled him off the bag. Threw that one kind of flat-footed, and the ball tailed on him. So an E6 starts things off for Waynesville in the 6th inning. Blake Holloway stands in. Right-handed batter. Had a base hit, left stranded in the 2nd inning and struck out in the 4th. 1 for 2 on the day. Right-handed batter deep in the box off the plate. Brooks from the high set to the plate, and the ball is high and inside as Holloway leans back away from it. Brooks on the year. This will be his 7th appearance. He's started 1 game. He's 0-1 on the year, 11 2/3 innings pitched. 11 1/3. 8 runs, 5 earned for a 3.09 ERA, and the next pitch is in for a strike. He has given up 12 hits, including a double and a home run. 9 strikeouts, 5 walks. This is a ball, 2-1. 2 wild pitches, 2 hit batters. Opponent's hitting .250, slugging .333, and on-base percentage .345. It's the right-hander, works on the first base side of the rubber from the high set. There's a ball hit to the shortstop. They'll flip to second, and they'll get 1, so the first not in time. Ball was hit off the end of the bat, slowly hit. Tyler Hope did a good job to charge that one, and Schmidt covering in second for the force out. So the fielder's choice, and force out 6-4 for out number 1. And that'll bring in Zach Imperato. Struck out on 3 pitches in the 2nd inning. Reached on the fielder's choice, was stranded in the 4th. That's from the right side. First pitch, took a little something off of it. Hit the outside corner for a strike. Aiden McFarland in the on-deck circle for the Waynesville Tigers. Sullivan leading at 8-1, bottom of the 6th. Sullivan's got to hold him twice. Ball fouled out of play, off to the right. No balls, 2 strikes. The McReynolds-Brooks combo, the Eagles have gone with that last couple of times when J.D. hasn't thrown the complete game. Pitch is high and inside for ball 1. Trying to save J.D. with a few pitches, but he was, I did not, again, I missed several pitches dealing with the technical issues, so I have no idea what J.D.'s pitch count was today. There's a ground ball again to short, circled by Hopen. He'll throw across to first, and he got him. The runner tried to go to third, throw across. He's out of there. Heads up, double play by the Eagles. Waynesville runs themselves into another out. So Imperato out 6-3 for out number 2. And then Holloway, trying to stretch it over to third, is thrown out 3-5. So Waynesville runs themselves out of an inning. No runs, no hits. There was an error. Nobody left on base. And we have played 6. The score is Sullivan 8, Waynesville 1.
Peterson Oil Company is your hometown propane dealer. Peterson Oil is the propane company that keeps your prices as low as possible throughout the year. Did you know that you can order your propane online at petersonpropane.com? When you give your business to Peterson Oil Company, you know that you're doing business with a local propane dealer who's been a part of our community for many, many years. With 2 offices to serve you, 1654 Highway 28 West in Owensville and 200 West Euclid in Sullivan, call 468-6600 for Peterson Oil Company.
Hanson Title Company has been serving the Franklin County area since 1865, providing their customers with high-quality service, reliable data, and quicker turnaround times to save you money. Hanson Title is the only title company in Franklin County that has their own title plant, and they have offices in Union, Sullivan, and Washington. Services include title insurance, title searches, construction dispersing, and 1031 tax-deferred exchanges. For any and all of your title needs, call Hanson Title Company at 468-2640 or in Union 636-583-2516.
Leading off, top of the 7th inning for Sullivan is going to be the number 3 hitter, now the pitcher, or number 2 hitter, Tyler Hopen, now playing shortstop. Fouls off the first pitch. Tyler, a big day today. A couple of hits, an RBI, a couple of ground outs. 2 for 4 on the day. Pitch up in the zone, singled into center field. 3 for 5 for Tyler Hopen. He had base hits in the 1st and 2nd, grounded out the 2nd in the 4th, grounded back to the pitcher in the 5th, and then leads off the 7th with a base hit. He'll bring in Jacob Brooks, who's now pitching. Brooks with a strikeout in the 1st, a walk in the 2nd, throw over to 1st, Hopen back in safely. Had a double, an RBI in the 4th, was thrown out trying to stretch it to a triple, and then hit a fly ball to left field leading off the 6th inning. Stands at the right side, close to the plate, deep in the box. Hopen with his lead. There's a ball hit in the air to right, and now to center field, shallow center. Center fielder coming on, and he's able to get there in time for the out. They didn't have him played all that deep. So a fly ball to center for out number 1. And J.D. McReynolds will stand in. He had a rope to the center field fence his last time up. Walked in the 1st. Fly ball to center in the 2nd. Reached on air in the 4th, and the double in the 6th. 1 for 3 on the day. Throw to 1st and Hopen back in safely. Eagles up 8-1, trying to hold on for the win. Play for 3rd at 4:30 today. Shortstop, second baseman up the middle. It's low and outside for a ball. First one to J.D. Jordan Rice on deck for the Eagles. Jordan's had a good day as well. The Eagles have knocked the ball around a bit today. There's a ball hit high in the air. Shallow right center field. Center fielder over. He's under it for the out. Pitch out of the plate. J.D. got under that one a bit. So a couple of fly balls to center field after the leadoff single. And Jordan Rice will stand in. Jordan, 3 for 4 on the day. Base hit in the 1st, fielder's choice in the 2nd. Base hit in the 4th, base hit in the 6th, scored a run, and he has an RBI. Stands in from the right side, slightly open stance. There's again a look to 1st. Tyler dives back in safely. L.J. Beam still on the mound for the Waynesville Tigers. Came in on a relief in the 2nd inning. And in the 3rd, excuse me. Foul off the end of the bat, off speed pitch. And Jordan just a bit out in front. Hunter Poole pitched the first 2, gave up 3 runs. And then Beam has taken over since. He's given up 5. Looks in, gets his sign. A 1 pitch to the plate. Chopper to 3rd. Third baseman charges. Throws across, low throw, and the first baseman can't handle it. And Hopen digging for 3rd is going to slide in safely. So another E5. Had plenty of time. Threw it in the dirt, and the first baseman couldn't handle a hop. And it will be Mallory coming in at first base to run for Jordan Rice. They'll bring in Luke Landwehr. Luke with a good day today. A couple of infield singles, a strikeout and a walk. Hands in from the left side. Check of the runners. Ground ball to the shortstop. Charges. They'll go to first in time for the out. 6-3 on the putout for out number 3. In the inning for Sullivan, no runs on 1 hit. There was an error and 2 left on base. Last chance for Waynesville on the bottom of the 7th coming up. It's Sullivan 8, Waynesville 1.
The OBGYN you choose matters. They will be by your side to guide you through the important stages of life, from puberty to childbirth to menopause and everything in between. Choose healthcare you can trust from the experts at BJC Medical Group, located right here in your community at Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital. Visit MissouriBaptistSullivan.org to schedule your appointment with one of our board-certified OBGYNs. Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, your best medicine close to home.
This moment in history brings with it the chance to advance yourself while protecting our community. At BJC, you'll belong to a world-class healthcare system that offers tuition reimbursement available your first day, schedule flexibility, and 30,000 remarkable colleagues. You'll feel the unity and opportunity and find strength within. Apply now at bjcopportunity.org. Sign-on bonuses available.
So we head to the bottom of the 7th inning, and the Eagles trying to close it out, pick up the win, and play in the third-place game at 4:30, and give all the Eagles fans a big smile with a 50-cent drink at B&B Quick Stop tomorrow. Anytime we broadcast an Eagles game and they win, you can get any size. And I said any size. Fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee for just 50 cents plus tax all day the next day at B&B Quick Stop, your ZX convenience store on the South Service Road in Sullivan. So the Eagles hold on for the win here in the bottom of the 7th for the 50-cent drink day tomorrow at B&B Quick Stop. Jacob Brooks back out of the mound for Sullivan, and he will be facing Aiden McFarland. Or maybe, no, it's pinch hitter. This is number 22. Will be leading things off, and that is Zachary Hale, pinch hitting. Right-handed batter, hitting for the third baseman, McFarland. First pitch is popped up on the infield. Brooks is drifting back and has it. And on his hands, tied him up, and a little pop-up to the pitcher on 1 pitch, 1 out. Eagles love that. And that will bring in number 20, another pinch hitter, Jarrett Sarr. His first pitch is popped up behind home plate. Jordan Rice, and it hits in fair territory and spins back foul. He had trouble picking that one up, and the wind played a little bit with that one, I believe. It's not a real big breeze today, but just enough to mess with that one. Jordan overran it, and it hit in fair territory, but had some spin on it and bounced foul, so just a foul ball. Jarrett Sarr is the pinch hitter in the 7th for Waynesville. No ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is low for a ball. Right-handed batter, open stance, deep in the box. 1-1 the count with, looks like that might be Hunter Althusius on deck. Eagles straightaway infield, outfield, shallow. Foul off the end of the bat, back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stegman a little deeper in left. Cope now, shade seemed to pull just slightly in center field. Skaggs in right field over toward that right center field gap. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch is just a bit low for ball 2, 2-2. Brooks took over last inning. Leadoff man reached on air, but was eliminated and a fielder's choice. Then the Tigers ran into an out at third. Swing and a miss. Pitch high and inside, and he whiffed on it. First strikeout for Jacob Brooks. 2 outs in the inning. Last hope is a pinch hitter. Number 10, James Turner. Batting for Hunter Althusius. Sends in from the right side. First pitch on the outside corner at the knees for a called strike. Brooks working quickly. The windup and the pitch to the plate. And hits him. Caught him on the front elbow. Tried to go inside a little bit too far that time. Hit by a pitch. So one out base runner. It's the Tigers back to the top of the order with Hunter Poole. He's been a handful today. A couple of walks and a double. And then for some reason, on a 3-2 pitch in the dirt to Dustin Murphy, he was coming home thinking the ball got away from the catcher and was tagged out coming to the plate. Pitch is high for ball one. Waynesville's run into some outs on the base paths today. Brooks checks the runner, comes to the high set to the plate. Inside and high for ball two. Eagles have just had trouble pitching to this guy today. Haven't been able to throw him any strikes. He did go full a couple of times with McReynolds. That pitch is, top of the zone. Throw behind the runner at first. He's back safely. Eagles got a benefit of the doubt on that pitch. Right at the top of the zone. Civic and Salem start to stretch out, get ready for the next game. Here's the pitch, and that's high and wide. Fastball got away from him, and the count goes to 3-1. Waynesville has a runner at first with 2 outs. Don't want to give him anything free, make him earn it. Get a 7-run lead, throw strikes. Runner takes his lead, not going, and ball 4. So now first and second with 2 outs, and L.J. Beam will stand in. Sacrifice in the first, struck out in the third and the fifth. So 0 for 2 on the day. Eagles like to get him and end the threat here. First pitch is in for a strike. Look at the runner, trying to keep him close. Next one bounces in, gets away from Jordan Rice. Back to the screen, runners advance. On the wild pitch, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 runners in scoring position. Definitely don't want to give Waynesville a life. Licking had Pacific down 13-8 in the bottom of the 7th yesterday. Pacific scored 6 runs and 1 in the walk-off. There's a little number back to Brooks. They'll run it over and toss it to J.D. McReynolds at first for the final out of the ball game. 1-3 on the put-out for out number 3 in the inning. No runs, no hits. There were no errors. 2 left on base. And the Eagles win it by a score of 8-1. I'll take a break, come back with some stats after these messages.
Hi, my name is Amanda Okenfoos, loan officer at First State Community Bank in Gerald. Whether you're looking for a home or building a new one, it's good to have options. That's why First State Community Bank offers flexible options to fit your specific needs. Financing options include construction loans, fixed-rate mortgages, homes with acreage, lot and acreage loans, refinancing, and pre-qualification. Come see me, Amanda, at First State Community Bank in Gerald today. I'll work to find the right solution for you.
C.D. King Construction, LLC is a local general contractor that can provide you with any construction needs you may have. The goal at C.D. King Construction is to complete projects that exceed the customer's expectations. They take special care in each and every detail with your budget and goal in mind. From custom work to simple installation jobs, C.D. King Construction has a service to fit your needs. Learn how your dreams can become a reality by calling Cody at 573-259-9234 or find C.D. King Construction, LLC on Facebook.
Hey, Sarah from Frykes Market here. Have you tried our online shopping yet? If not, you should. Frykes was the first in Sullivan to offer online grocery shopping, so we know what we're doing. We offer pickup and delivery options, whatever's easiest for you. And if you order at lunchtime, you can get your order after work with our same-day option. Check us out at FrykesMarketOnline.com. That's FrykesMarketonline.com. See you soon.
The score of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators can leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message was brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and KTUI Radio.
The Eagles win it by a score of 8-1 over the Waynesville Tigers. They will advance to the third place game coming up at 4:30 this afternoon. They will play the loser of the game coming up between Pacific and Salem. Both teams would have 1-1 records. And so the Eagles will play the loser of the Pacific-Salem game, which is coming up here in a few minutes. For the Eagles on the day, they scored 8 runs on 13 hits. They committed 2 errors and left 13 on base. J.D. McReynolds was winning pitcher. He went 5 innings and gave up just the 1 run. For Waynesville, 1 run on 2 hits. They committed 6 errors, left 8 men on base. Hunter Poole, the losing pitcher for Waynesville, he pitched the first 2, gave up the first 3 runs of the game, and then relieved by L.J. Bean, he gave up the last 6 runs for the Eagles. And the Eagles win at 8-1, and that means your winner at B&B Quick Stop. You can get any size fountain drink, tea, lemonade, or coffee, just 50 cents plus tax all day tomorrow at B&B Quick Stop, your ZX convenience store on the South Service Road in Sullivan. Anytime we broadcast an Eagles game and they win, you win at B&B Quick Stop. I'll be back with a final word right after these messages.
Coldwell Banker Reeves Realtors in Sullivan is an honest, professional, and friendly real estate agency with an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Whether you're buying or selling, the experienced agents with Coldwell Banker Reeves Realtors will help guide you through this difficult process. Rachel Shoemaker and her agents use the latest technology like CirclePix marketing, Facebook, and other social media. If you're looking for a full or part-time career, contact Rachel to find out how you can become an agent. A vital part of our community, Coldwell Banker Reeves Realtors of Sullivan. Dace Insurance is a full-service independent insurance agency with 35 years of experience serving the needs of over 5,000 individuals and families and 300 businesses in our area. Dace Insurance is an agency you can depend on with proven professionals, honest, fair, and interested in the needs of the people they serve. Sharon Dace and her staff don't work for an insurance company. They work for you with home, life, auto, and commercial policies tailored for you. Dace Insurance, located at 602 North Franklin in Cuba and 47 East Springfield in Sullivan.
Eagles with the win here over Waynesville at the Salem tournament, taking it by a score of 8-1. That'll put them in the third place game coming up. Next game is Pacific and Salem, and this is a pool play game on Pool A. Salem won their first game yesterday, licking 18-4. Pacific beat licking 14-13 to come from behind win. So the winner of this game goes to the championship. The loser will play Sullivan for third place at 4:30. That'll wrap it up. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Hopefully that'll all be straightened out by the time we bring you the 4:30 game today. That game will be on 94.1 FM and 1560 AM. If things run on schedule, we'll try to have pregame around 4:15 or so. We should be pretty close. Things have been running pretty good so far. But just tune us back in later on this afternoon, and we'll have the Eagles game coming up for third place at Salem Tournament at around 4:15 to 4:30. Appreciate all of our sponsors making the game possible. Sam Scott for his help back at the station this morning. And for you, thanking you for listening in. And until later on this afternoon, Bobby D saying so long from Salem.
We hope you have enjoyed today's presentation of Sullivan Eagle Baseball on KTUI. Today's game was brought to you in part by B&B Quick Stop, Edward Jones, Donnie Greenwald Agent, Brykes Market, First State Community Bank, Missouri Baptist Sullivan Hospital, Schmidt Auto Center, C.D. King Construction, Peterson Oil Company, Dace Insurance, Medlin Petco, Hanson Land and Title Company, Sullivan Bank, Coldwell Banker Reeves Realtors, and Sully's Ace Hardware. We hope you'll join us again for more Sullivan Eagle Baseball on KTUI. We now return you to our regular programming.
Able to go potty without there being any interruption. I want maybe the kids to help. I'm sorry, I'm eating breakfast. I want the kids to help with the chores.